Hello viewers, my name is Hashmi and I'm at Anniesland Test Center again for you, and I'm going to record another route. This route is quite interesting, a lot of things. We're going to turn right from the Great Western Road as well. I'll explain how to turn right from there. Just sit tight and watch and enjoy. Hopefully you will learn a lot from it. I'm just going to position myself and good to go. So I'm going to start with observation. There are some people walking on the side pavement, so I'm going to be careful if they try to cross over. Checking over my right shoulder, nobody's coming from behind, so quick glance, final check. Moving off, there's a car parked, so I'm going to go into the right lane. Further down, I'm going to take the second road on the right. First one is just coming. Quick glancing mirrors, indicating right. So already looking deep down, it's a dual carriageway. If somebody was coming from ahead and they're close enough, I would just stop in the center reservation. Otherwise, I will go. At this point, the car is quite far, so I'm going to continue my journey. Quick glancing mirror once I'm clearing it. At the roundabout, we're going right, second exit, so checking mirrors indicating, keeping the right position, tucking myself with the roundabout, checking mirrors indicating left, coming out of the roundabout on my side, left curb. So checking mirrors, nobody's committed already, it's tight road. As you can see, cars are parked on both sides, so need to be very careful when you're going through these kind of roads. As the road is narrow, people can open doors, with children can open doors. Things can, creep forward. People can cross the road from in between the cars, so you need to be very careful. Keeping a check on the mirrors. There's one car coming downhill, so I'm going to time my approach. I'm going to tuck in myself. He's flashed, he's aware of my intention, so I'm going to continue into the middle of the lane. Checking mirrors, keeping safe speed, checking mirrors, positioning back to my side, checking mirrors, positioning right, interior left door mirror, positioning back to the left. 5 hazard lines are beginning, that means there's a hazard coming. Checking mirrors, gently braking, stopping for the giveaway. Can't see right or left, so I'm just gonna go slowly, checking both sides, peeping and creeping. It's all clear. Checking mirrors and crossing the road. There was nobody ahead as well. Checking mirrors, end of the road, we are turning right, so at this point I'm checking mirrors indicating right. Gentle braking, clutch, first gear, checking both sides, all clear. Left, there were cars parked, I couldn't see, so slowly creep forward, checking mirrors, positioning in the middle, no oncoming. Cars parked both sides just now, and now cars are parked on oncoming side. So what I'm going to look for is somebody's already committed. I will look for a gap like this. I can hold back over here, they can come and tuck themselves in, and we can time our approach, and we can go. I might need to maybe stop for them to come over, like that car just in the last street who stopped for me. Now it's a blind bend, so you need to go with care. Checking mirrors, slowing down a little bit, tucking myself with the left curb, following the left curb. End of the road, we are turning left, so checking mirrors, interior right door, now interior left door indicating left. End of the road, we are turning left, tucking myself with the left curb, checking right. There's a car coming, so going to wait for that car. Quick glancing mirrors, checking mirrors, keeping a check on the mirrors, staying slightly right as there are cars parked in the left lane. Not speeding up too much. There's an emergency vehicle, so easing on the brake, waiting for that to come, emergency vehicle to clear. Slightly positioned, tucking myself in the gap, the safe gap on the left. Now at the traffic light, we are turning right. So at this point, I'm going to check mirrors, indicate right, interior right door mirror, right signal, Slowing down, the light turned to red, so stopping where I can see the first light. Brake, clutch, first gear, stop. Handbrake on, neutral. I can go ahead or right with this lane. So checking mirrors. Nobody coming from ahead. Turning into Lincoln Avenue. Checking mirrors, increasing speed. From here, I'm going to take the second road on the left. First one just passed. This left street, checking mirrors indicating, positioning, car coming out, taking care, checking mirrors, keeping to my side, cars parked on both sides. There's a gentleman in the middle of the road, so going to take care of that as well. Not going too fast, slowing down, he's moving out of my way. Checking mirrors, positioning onto the oncoming side as there are cars parked in my side. Dropping down to first gear, quite a big hump. Checking mirrors. Giveaway coming up, we're going ahead. Checking mirrors, positioning myself in the middle of my lane. Can't see, can't go. Going with caution, checking both sides. Crossing over. Central reservation big enough to stop if somebody's coming. Checking both sides. Clearing the junction. Checking mirrors, going over the hump. There's a lady crossing the road, so I'm not going to speed up just now, but I've checked my mirrors, nobody behind me. I'm just going to slow down. Oh, she's still in the middle of the road. Checking mirrors. I'm coming up, so quick glancing mirrors. Interior left door, interior right door. Going over the hump. Keeping about 10 miles an hour. Keeping a check on the mirrors. At the end of this road, we are going to turn right. So you can see this was quite a tight road with humps and everything. People walking in the middle of the road. You need to be very careful on side roads. Checking mirrors indicating right. Now this is totally closed junction, a blind one, can't see anything from the right or left, and there's a bend on the left as well. So going to edge forward slowly with care, coming onto my side of the road. Cars parked on the right. If somebody was already committed, I would just stop before these cars and let them come over. End of this road, we are turning left. So quick glancing mirrors indicating, and we are going to turn left onto Great Western Road. Checking mirrors, quick glancing, nobody coming from the right. Now in about 300 yards, in about 400 yards, we are turning right. So if your sat nav or your examiner says we are turning right in about 400 yards, you should position in the right lane if it's safe to do so, or if there is nothing else turning right, or if there is any restriction in the right, then you can stay in the left lane. Otherwise you can come in the right lane well in advance. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors indicate we are turning right where the van is standing just now. So gentle on the brake. There's enough gap in the middle. Now double broken line we shouldn't be going. We should go all the way and turn on our side of the road. Position like this. If there is nobody there, then we can wait for the left where the van is waiting. Just now van is waiting. If there is no enough gap, like I'm the second car, and see the third car won't be able to fit in this behind us, so they're going to restrict the people in the right if they try to go. If you're in that kind of situation, you need to wait back behind where the red car is waiting just now behind us. So quick glancing, nobody coming from the left, and crossing over Great Western Road, clearing the junction. So this is Blair Dardy Street, Blair Dardy Drive. Quick glancing mirrors. This is 30 Road. quick glancing mirrors, keeping in the middle of our lane. Further down I can see there's a bend coming up, so just going to stay off the gas. It's downhill as well. Engine brake will do the job. And I can see there's a triangle telling me there's a roundabout, so I'm going to check mirrors, indicate left. We're going left at the roundabout, taking the first exit. It's again a little bit blind from the right. It's closed, you can't see, so you need to go with care. Dropping down to first, nobody coming, committing. Next roundabout we're going to go right, second exit, so switching the signal to right, interior right door mirror, right signal, nobody coming from the right. Going to tuck myself with the right curb. It's right, second exit. There's no exit from where I entered up till 12 o'clock. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate, taking the second exit on the right, keeping tucking with myself with the left curb. It says slow on the ground, checking mirrors. Gradually, when I can see better, I can increase the speed. Now this is Kirkhope Drive, and there's a traffic light there which is red just now, so I'm going to check mirrors and stop where I can see the first light easily. Gentle on the brake, stopping here, light is turning, it's like a uphill, so you need to be very careful when you stop. Try to put the handbrake on as well. Signal went off, putting back on, turning left at this traffic light. Checking mirrors, there's a road hump, so going to go with care on it. It's a big hump, checking mirrors, slowing down, 10 miles an hour, quick glancing mirrors, progressing, third gear, bend, slowing down a little bit. Keeping a check on the mirrors, keeping my middle position in the lane. Keeping to about 25 because there's a bend and there are cars parked on the left, there are shops, so a lot of things happening over here. There are people walking on the road as well. Quick glancing mirrors, keeping middle of this lane. Another bend, so going to go with care. Further down I can see it's clear, so I can when your zone of vision is clear, you can increase your speed. But on the ground I can see there's a hump coming up, so quick glancing mirror, dropping down to second, dropping my speed down to about 15, 12, checking mirrors, progressing. Another hump coming up, gentle on the brake, clearing the hump, quick glancing mirrors. There's another hump coming up, gentle on the brake, checking mirrors, and there's another hump, so I'm not going to progress, just checking mirror. There's a black car behind me. Now we are approaching a roundabout. It's called Drum Chapel roundabout. You can see from the sign as the second exit ahead we are taking. You can see the road layout is a little bit tricky. The roundabout is just after this bend, so ahead is just, it feels like that you're going left. So to go ahead you need to keep the left lane. If you go into the right lane, you need to finish in the right lane. There are cars coming from the right, so I'm going to pause over here. Now you can see the roundabout structure clearly. Keeping with the left curb, if you try to go in the middle, there'll be problem. Mirror signal left, checking mirrors, exiting the roundabout, clearing the bend, checking mirrors, progressing. Traffic light turning red, checking mirrors, gentle braking. So the last roundabout, if you try to do it with the right lane, because the lanes are quite narrow, if you try to do it with the right lane, you need to finish in the right lane. There might be some cars in the left, and if you are doing it with the left lane, don't try to go straight through. There is no road marking in the middle, but two lanes are joining, so you need to be very careful when you join it. You need to keep your lane and do a curve with the side curb. So your curb, then the middle curb, check mirror signal at that point, and then exit with the left curb. Checking mirrors, moving off, light turn to green, keeping in the middle of my lane. So further down I'm going to turn right, So I'm going to position myself slightly towards right because I'm turning right. This one lane is going to divide into two. The left part is going ahead, right part is going right. So checking mirrors indicating sun is shining quite bright in my eyes. Need to be very careful when you're when the sun is in front of you. You make sure you have got your sun visor down or your glasses on. Going to edge forward. I've got a green signal in my direction. Checking mirrors, clearing the junction, checking mirrors again. At the roundabout, we're going ahead, second exit. So quick glancing mirrors. This is the retail park. Checking mirrors, checking right, nobody coming. Continuing my journey. At this point, I'm going to check mirror, indicate left. Tucking myself with the left curb. Quick glancing mirrors, updating myself. Further down at the roundabout, we're going to go ahead, second exit. So at this point, I'm quick glancing mirrors, gentle braking, keeping my left position, checking right nice and early, nobody coming towards me. Mirrors, indicate left. Checking mirrors, exiting. Now going left at the roundabout, first exit, so checking mirrors, indicating. Gentle on the brake, nobody coming towards me. Keeping with the left curb. Now you need to tuck in with your left curb, as at the traffic light we will be going left. So checking mirrors, indicating again. Keeping a safe tire and tire distance. We have got priority light over here. Arrow green in our direction, so quick glancing mirror. It's green in our direction, so we're gonna go. Here I'm going to finish in the middle lane. As you can see, there's a bus stop, and after the bus stop, white solid lines, and there's a ramp going back to the retail park. So quick glancing mirror, this is 30 road, keeping it to 28, 29. Keeping a check on the mirrors. This is Great Western Road, and as I've said before as well, see, on Great Western Road there are a lot of hills. Sun is shining from my right side, so it's quite bright just now. So there's a broken down van in the middle of the road in the right lane. Checking mirrors. Another 30 sign just passed. Keeping the middle position in my lane. So as I've said, on Great Western Road there are hills going uphill, and then all of a sudden downhill. So you need to control your speed on Great Western Road. You might be ending up driving a couple of miles on the on Great Western Road. So here the examiners would like to see you controlling your speed according to the road condition appropriately. I'm keeping a safe 2-second distance with a car in front. I'm doing 28 just now, keeping in the middle of my lane, keeping my strong position in the middle. Right lane is free just now. If somebody wants to overtake or turn right, they can go into the right lane. White car just turned left. There's a car waiting, joining on the giveaway. So I'm going to quickly glance in the mirror just in case if they jump in front of me. Now further down we are going to turn right. As I've said, if you have got a sat nav on, you're following a sat nav test route. If there is about 400 yards left, you should change the lane. Between 350 and 450 you should change the lane. 21 lights flash, sign passed. Now it's 30 sign passing, lights only flashing, so maintaining my 28. Further down I can see another 21 lights flash, sign is coming, and before that there is a petrol sign with a triangle on it. Keeping a check on the mirrors. There's one car crossing over to my right, another car approaching, but I think he's seen me, so he's gonna wait for me to clear the junction, then he can go. There are a few cars more behind me. Keeping this lane, a few potholes, just slightly positioning with the mirror check. So if those lights were flashing, that 21 lights flash, this is the 30 sign now. Quick glancing mirrors. In about 400 yards we're turning right, so I'm checking mirrors, indicating drifting into the right lane. Signal off. Now we're taking the next road on the right. It's Lincoln Avenue. From Great Western Road we're turning on to Lincoln Avenue, so checking mirrors, indicating. Now this is what I mean. when you're turning right from the Great Western Road, there are sometimes filter lanes. You need to take them, tuck yourself in. Nobody coming from ahead, so I'm going to continue. The cars which are coming are quite far, so turning right onto Lincoln Avenue. Quick glancing mirrors, updating myself, keeping in the middle of my lane, checking mirrors again, keeping my strong position in the middle, as there are cars parked on the left and there are oncoming vehicle. If they've got a little bit problem on their side, I can tuck myself in with the parked cars, but I would need to go slower then. So the less space, the less speed. At the traffic light, we are going ahead. Right lane is going right only, so quick glancing mirrors, positioning myself back into the left. Gentle on the brake, clutch down first gear, stopping where I can see the first light before the stop line. Sometimes the stop lines are faded, so you should stop where you can see the first light. That is the ideal thing to do, as just in case if this light is not working and turns and that light is working, or that light is broken, or this light is working, so you need to have maximum options. Light turn green, checking mirrors, moving off, keeping my strong position in the middle again, going over this bus stop marking, keeping the middle of my lane, keeping it to 28. Quick glancing mirrors, keeping middle position again, keeping a check on the mirrors, keeping a check on the mirrors. Further down we're going ahead, so I'm going to check mirrors because there's a car turning right in right lane, but there are further cars parked in the left lane. I'm going to still position in the left lane as he needs to wait for oncoming, and we need to go ahead, so it's plan ahead. Quick glancing mirrors, white car is still there, so I'm going to position in the right lane, or right position in this scenario. Going to take this road on the left, checking mirrors indicating S20, plenty road. There is a car parked in the left. I'm going to look deep. If nobody's coming, I'll commit. If somebody's coming, I'll wait at the mouth of the road. At the roundabout, we're going to go ahead, second exit, 20 when lights flash, sign is just on the left. If that is flashing, then I will do 20. Quick glance at the mirrors. If I was turning right or left, I will do 20. If just now I'm going ahead to the roundabout, second exit, checking mirrors, indicating you can see there's a 30 sign, and then right after the 30 sign, 20 is plenty. So I'm just going to go with care. This is a 30 road, but 20 is plenty. Quick glancing mirror, less space, less speed, keeping middle. A maroon car is coming, so just going to position myself back onto the left. Quick glancing mirrors, positioning slightly more to the right, going with care. It's uphill, so just not going to do too much speed as there are cars parked on the right. Keeping in the middle of the lane, keeping a check on the mirrors, taking the next road on the right. We are on Pikeman Road and we are turning right, checking deep enough, nobody's coming, turning onto my side of the road, cars parked on my side, so checking mirrors, positioning slightly middle, no oncoming, so we're all good to be positioned in the middle. If there was somebody, I would just hold back at the start of the road. Quick glancing mirrors, further down I can see there are a few cars coming, so I can see there's a gap between the two white cars, so I'm going to just quickly glance my mirrors. Interior left door, position left. they can go and I can go. Checking mirrors. So I timed myself, keeping my left position. The first car was turning to my right and the second car was turning to my right, but I couldn't see their signal, so it's always best to position accordingly. That car might be going straight, so keeping my speed low as it's a tight road, residential street. Always keep lower speed. If it's safe to do, you can speed up a little bit, but if it's not safe, one red car is turning in, so quick glancing mirrors, going next to the parked vehicle, so going slower, checking mirrors, positioning back, checking mirrors indicating right, interior right door mirror, gentle on the brake, dropping down to first gear, checking both sides, it's all clear, edging forward, turning right, checking mirrors. So I've turned right onto Knightswood Road. Checking mirrors, keeping my position. There's a school on the left and there's a board saying 20-minute lights flash on the left. They weren't flashing, so it's 30 road just now. Progressing uphill. At the traffic light, we are going to turn right. So at this point, I'm going to check mirrors, indicate, gentle on the brake, light is still red. There's one car in front of me, one car behind me. Gentle on the brake, clutch down first gear. Just pausing over here. So when you're going through quiet roads, side roads, you need to be very careful. Quick glance at the mirrors, light turned. Second gear, glancing mirrors, keeping the left lane. There are cars parked in the left lane, so I'm going to position in the right lane now. Checking mirrors, indicating positioning in the right lane. Checking mirrors, indicating left, pulling up on the left. We just passed the test center on our left, and that's the end of this test route. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I will be very helpful, and I'll catch you after in next route. Thank you. Bye bye.